This is Devin, critically acclaimed DM and game designer, and in today's video he's going to tell you the best piece of advice he's ever gotten.
It's not advice that someone specifically gave me, but I was watching an interview with David Bowie, and David Bowie, he was saying, and he was talking about his own area of creativity, but in general he was talking about any kind of business where or passion that you're trying to pursue. And what he was saying was, if you feel like you're sort of in the water and you're just barely touching the ground, you're just trying to keep your head above water, and you're sort of middle between the shallows and the deep end, you're in the right spot, because that's where you're going to grow, that's where you're going to flourish. If you're feeling too safe and you're feeling like you're not having any struggles, you got to start pushing. And if you feel like you're just barely keeping afloat and that you're almost drowning, you need to pull back. You want to be in that space, and if you're not in that space, you should be focusing on trying to get to that space. You should always be slightly uncomfortable and slightly unprepared and slightly stressed about how things are going to go, because that's how you know you're in the right spot. If you're not feeling that way, if you're feeling too confident, if you don't have imposter syndrome, you're probably not pushing yourself as far as you should. And I don't know what it was about the way he said that, but that has stuck with me in the last, especially in the last couple months specifically, where it kind of did force me to examine where I was, and I was like, you know what, I do kind of feel more safe, and I start pushing myself out more, and it has led to bigger and better things. So I think that is a good thing to keep an eye on. Not even in creative endeavors, but just in general. You don't want to get too complacent, because that's when you start getting lazy.